So I came clean and posted recently that I do have anxiety, and I realized recently that it's really something that started for me as a little kid, a little girl. I didn't like to go to school, and I always had a stomach ache and all these things that I would complain about. And then in my mid-20s, it was like some things happened in my life, two very stressful events, giving birth to a child. At 14 days old, we moved to another state. And it wasn't immediately that I started to feel bad and that it creeped up on me. It was months, even a couple of years later, that it all came crashing down. And even then, I didn't even know it was anxiety. I didn't know what it was. I was in denial. I thought I was just going to have to live with how I was feeling for the rest of my life. So I wanted to share with you today, there's been a project that I have been working on for my website, and it is 7 tips to beating anxiety naturally, and some of the things that have really helped me over the years. And I want to share 2 of them with you today. Maybe you don't have anxiety, and that's okay. You're lucky if you don't. But if you know someone that does, and these tips you think might help them, go ahead and please share this, because a lot of people do have anxiety and they don't know that anxiety is actually what they have, because that was me for a really long time. But it's okay to admit that you have it. My 2 favorite tips, number 1, and it was a long time before I taught myself to be able to do this, but it's meditation. You don't have to have a clear mind to meditate. You don't have to, because when do we ever have a clear mind? Like, we just don't. It doesn't happen. So if you're waiting for a clear mind to learn how to meditate, just try it and just do it. You don't even need a quiet space. You should have a quiet space, but I use headphones and I get up extra early in the morning to do my meditation. And I have a favorite meditation that is on YouTube, and I will give you the link to that in a tool that I am going to offer, that I'm going to give you at the end. My next one, and this is brand new, and everyone that I have shared this tool with so far that I created has never heard of this. And I learned this from Mel Robbins. She is the author of the 5-second rule. And she currently has on the Audible app, she has a special series that you can listen to called Kick Ass. And that is where I learned this from. And this is to give your anxiety a name. Her name is Monica. So whenever I feel my anxiety starting to, overcome me, I just yell at Monica and I tell her that she does not belong here and that she needs to leave me alone and that I don't have time for her. And it's amazing the power that you get when you don't let it consume you. So by giving it a name, and you can do this with negative thoughts too. You can give those negative thoughts an actual name and tell them to simply leave you alone. So those are my 2 tips. Give your anxiety a name, get pissed off at him or her, and take control so that your anxiety does not control you, because it's a terrible place to live. It's a terrible place to be stuck in. Taking back your power. Yes. You cannot let anxiety and negative thoughts and stuff win. You cannot. It will consume your life, and it's miserable. Miserable. Please comment below if you know what I'm talking about. But again, if you know someone that suffers from anxiety or even depression, or they're extremely negative, please share this video. And if you want the rest of my 7 tips, comment below, say I want it, or I need it, or send it to me now.